Picking up passengers coast to coast. Faith is the key. Open the doors and board 'em. There's hope for all among those loved the most.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tammy Williams, and this is Things of Interest. And my guest today is Miss Ron Shear Brooks. Hello.
Hello.
And Miss Ron Shear Brooks, she is a producer and a director of a play, an exciting play that's coming to the Ypsilanti and Ann Arbor area. Tell us a little bit about your play.
Well, the play that we're doing is called Set It Off.
Okay.
And we're doing it at the Riverside Arts Center, June 5th and 6th, over there in Ypsilanti on Huron Street. And it's a story that deals with battered women as well as low self-esteem, but it's through the eyes of the 6 women in the Bible.
Okay.
And the notorious women of the Bible.
Oh, that's interesting. 6 notorious women of the Bible.
Yes.
Now, who would those 6 notorious women be?
Well, first off, we have Eve,
Okay.
Rahab, Potiphar's wife,
Okay.
Delilah,
Okay.
Jezebel, and the woman at the well.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's quite interesting. Wow. Yeah, that's very interesting. I'm sure that's a great play. I mean, a great information about those women. You know.
Yes.
You hadn't shared that with me prior to just now, so my mind just goes back to many things.
Yes.
But the 6 notorious women of the Bible.
Yes.
Well, that's quite interesting. So tell me, you say it's going to play in this area.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about that a little bit more. But why did you decide to write a play about the 6 notorious women of the Bible?
Because I have been privy to a lot of conversations with women, and they're so apt to talk about someone who is making bad choices, not realizing that if it wasn't for the grace of God, we would be making those same bad choices. And it would be better for us to explore why that person has made that choice.
Okay.
Instead of just condemning them.
Okay, so you kind of make sense of these notorious women? Okay, all right. We're on the same page. Because, women get blamed for everything.
Yes, we do. Anything that goes wrong is the woman.
Oh, yes, yes. We're the scapegoat. Everybody's reason why that something
Adam started
it. Well,
he said, that woman you gave me.
Wow. All right. So what made you start producing plays?
I started producing plays with an ex-partner of mine. He's still my friend. I love him dearly. He was actually in the ministry, youth ministry, where I was at Christian Life Center Church, and we did a drop-in department there, and I was the head of it. And he had a dream about a play, and he knew that I was the only one that could do it. And he found me the very next day. He asked God, how could I find her? Because it had been about 10 years since we've seen each other. And he said, only you can do this, so will you help me? And I said, it's a great idea. And I've been writing plays and being in theater all my life. And it just seemed like the perfect thing to do. It just seemed right. And went ahead and did it, and that was in 2005, and haven't looked back.
Okay. Well, that sounds very interesting. And it was even more interesting to know why you are doing this and helping out a lot of people.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about that.
It's an avenue for us to be able to reach out to the community. Like, for instance, this play, Set It Off, we've teamed up with BU Youth Ministry. That means building each other up. They want to help the homeless, and they want to give out blessing baskets that have toiletries and socks and food and things like that. And I thought it was a great way to be able to help them. Well, we've been helping the homeless over the years ourselves. And one person can put 1,000 a flight, but 2 people can put 10,000 a flight. So we decided to team together and be able to help more people. And the proceeds from our play that we're doing, the ticket sales, will go to fund those baskets for them.
Great. Now, you all heard that. The proceeds will go to fund baskets for homeless people.
Yes, in the Ypsilanti Ann Arbor area.
Okay. And see, the play, well, I have some information here. I'll get it loaded up. But tell us a little bit about what you do. You work out of a studio? Do you work out of a church, or do you know?
We work out of a studio.
Okay.
We're a traveling production company.
Okay.
Actually, I have a studio in Wayne where I build our sets, and we do.
And that's why your hand is compromised right now.
Yes, I table saw accident.
Okay.
Always use
But
a
she's gonna be okay.
sharp blade. Don't use a dull one.
Well, if you had had a sharp one, you might have did more damage. No?
Well, hopefully it wouldn't have gone through the knot. Because it was a dull blade, it stuck and popped back. So,
I got you.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's temporary.
Yes,
Like I said, I didn't cut any fingers off, so I can't complain.
Yeah.
It could have been worse.
Yeah.
But we build our sets in Wayne. We also will work for other production companies and build sets. And we travel. Yes.
Okay.
We
That's
travel
good to know.
We travel from theater to theater, wherever God leads us to go. We've been in Detroit, Ann Arbor, Ypsilanti, Toledo, and we've even been able to film a DVD, and it's out for national distribution now through Maverick Entertainment called Give Me One Reason. So we're excited about that
someone
too.
can go on the web computer or Amazon?
Amazon, Best Buy, Target, Barnes & Noble.
Okay. Well, you all are hearing it like I'm hearing it for the first time. So, you can go on Amazon. What do they look up? What do they
Give Me
search
One Reason
for?
stage play.
Give Me One Reason.
Yes.
Okay. You all heard it here, and you can pull it up. So you're going to be playing where again?
At Riverside Arts Center.
Okay, and when is that going to be?
That's June 5th and the 6th.
Okay.
We have 8 p.m. show on the 5th, and then we have 2 and 7 on Saturday, the 6th.
Okay. Now, I'm looking for that here in your bio.
Okay.
You have the information here where you will be performing?
It is coming up right there. You have to scroll down on that one.
Oh, okay. You just have to go down.
Yes, right there. A little bit on there. It's a little bit of Meet the Cast is covering it.
Okay.
But yes, it's 76 North Huron Street is the address. And you can get tickets at Penthouse Hair Design and securely online at SIO2
Okay.
live.eventbrite.com.
Okay. All right. Well, we want to let people know where this is the bio information that I received, and you see Riverside Arts Center.
Yes.
Okay.
We have some dynamic cast members that put on stellar performances time after time.
Have you been working with the same people, or do you?
Some, yes. I have
Okay.
some new ones, and then I have some that have been with me from the start.
Okay.
And we had some that had surgeries to take care of, and others were having babies, so they were, taking care of their bodies and their families. And we had to bring in some new people, which is awesome as well. But as soon as they're well and ready to come back, there's always room.
So you say you work out of Wayne. That's where is that where you rehearse also?
We rehearse in Ypsilanti. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what is a typical rehearsal day like for you?
Oh, the rehearsal day. The actual rehearsal is just so much fun. You never really know what to expect. Sometimes the one you expect to have it all together comes in and can't remember a line. And then the one you expect to struggle a little bit comes in knowing it. And sometimes we have serious breakthrough moments where people really feel the pain of their character and they identify with it. And we give them that moment to be able to release whatever they're feeling, especially with this play because it is so riveting. It deals with so many things that women deal with on a daily basis, from low self-esteem to being battered, domestic violence, as well as making the poor choices because someone may have violated them as a youth. Is all compacted in there, and with the sprinkle with some comedy to help you be able to process it all. It can become overwhelming, and our main goal is if we only help one person, then we've done our job. And sometimes that person that we're helping are the cast members. And that's an awesome thing that it frees us to be able to minister and give everything that we have to our audience if we are able to connect with the character and the message of that character.
Yeah, that's very important. You kind of take your cast members for granted, and sometimes you don't know always what's happening in their lives. And when you find out, like hindsight, you go, "Wow, why didn't I see that?" Or why didn't you beat yourself up sometimes?
Right. We get so self-absorbed, we forget that other people have problems too that they're dealing with. trying to keep a strong face for. Because we're trained. It's like something that's innate in us to wear masks and to hide the hurt and the shame. And at some point, God wants us to take off those masks. And that's pretty much, in essence, what Set It Off is all about, setting off that mask and allowing God to heal you.
Okay, well, we have, would you like to share with us how long you've been doing that? Did we talk about how long you've been doing that? You didn't share with us a little of your history. How, you know, you told us about how you started.
Yes.
And I guess that's what we're here to talk about is the ministry and how you started. And someone you mentioned earlier had an idea for a play, and they thought you were the best person to write it. And I guess, how long ago was that?
That was in 2010 when we did that 5 years ago. It was called Which Way Is Up was the first play.
Okay. And that's the one that's on DVD?
That's not the one that's on DVD. That we still yet to film that one. We're working on it. The one that's on DVD is Give Me One Reason.
Okay.
But that was our first show. We had done it in Canton at the Village Cherry Hill Theater, and it holds 400 seats, and we turned away additional 150 people. And it was just a stair step of faith for us because we were just wondering, would anybody come? Because nobody knows us, you know, kind of thing. Yes. And we turned away people, and it was just so eye-opening for me. I knew that was what I was supposed to be doing.
Now, are you in the play also, or do you just
direct it? No, I direct and write. That's all I do.
Okay.
And produce along with my husband, William.
Okay, and is he in the play also, or he directs? Okay.
He runs the lobby.
Okay, all right.
Helps me build the sets.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm sure. I look forward to it. I'm going to have to set in my appointment to come, my calendar to come.
Please do.
And I was looking at some of your cast members here. Would you
certainly
like to share who they are and how long they've been working with you? For you all that, I know that you all that are looking at the show realize that the setting here is different. And so we're kind of working with a whole nother kind of circumstances here in the CTN studio. So you all be a little patient with me. It's, you know, things are always changing and migrating and growing here. But until we get into this, tell us a little bit more about what the future holds for your theater company.
Well, the future is holding more opportunities for us to do new plays. We're coming out in the fall with a play called If I Only Knew, as well as If I Make My Bed in Hell.
Okay.
Yes. We're excited about those two productions.
Okay, well, I know you probably don't want to give up a lot about those two productions. But are they about Jezebel, notorious women?
No, the If I Only Knew actually deals with the notorious men.
Okay.
So this one caters to the women, and we're going to answer the other side of that with the young men. So, you know, for women, our main battle is self-esteem and choosing, quote unquote, the wrong man.
Okay.
And for our men, they are battle with the fear of making the right choice.
Okay.
As well as prison.
Oh.
So we addressed both of those social issues with them.
Okay. Well, I'm hearing this for, so my mind is moving. and you, as soon as the camera started, you start saying a whole bunch of things that while we're sitting here next to each other, you didn't say them. So it's new to me, like when I say, what would you like to talk about? How would you like to approach it? None of this came out, it didn't come out until we started rolling. And so
I'm about the camera coming on.
Yeah, I guess so. And that's obvious. So now my mind is racing because you're saying so many different things that are so interesting to me. Because when we went, the women of the Bible and the things that people feel about us because of the Bible are very, very serious. They kind of shape who we are.
Yes, they do.
As females. So they start getting me going. So what kind of reaction do you have from the people after they see the play usually?
Oh, it's a whole gamut. I mean, we have people that are very angry.
Okay.
We have people that are very glad that we did it. And then we have some that feels like, yeah, this was nice, kind of thing. But it's beautiful when they're open enough to tell me.
Okay.
I appreciate the truth. I can't get mad at the truth.
No, you can't. I mean, feedback, at least you get feedback.
Yes.
I'm sure you do get feedback.
Yes.
And so how long do you run a certain play?
We can run it 2 or 3 times, and then we try and get it recorded. We work out all of the nuances as much as possible. We use our Crown community, which is our newsletter base, and we send out secret messages, and we give those audiences free tickets to that particular performance in appreciation for supporting us through all the other times.
Okay.
We like to give back as much as we can, as often as we can.
Okay.
And they'll come out and we feed them, and we sit up and we record and have
feed
night.
them?
Yes.
Now, who do you feed?
The audience.
Oh. Yeah. Is that at every
Not everyone. That's only when we're recording.
Oh, I see.
That's the private show.
So how does a person get invited to the private show? Is there a raffle or tickets?
No, all you have to do is join our newsletter.
Okay.
Yeah, just go to our website, crownproductionstudios.com.
Okay.
And click Join Newsletter, top right corner. Simple as that.
Okay. Well, this mouse, I'm trying to, it's not giving. You know, I want to get this information out to everybody, and this mouse is just, it's not going like where I want it to go.
Yeah, this just seems.
That's
the other one.
No, this one is for the. This one's for that one, but that one's for this. This here is the information to get in touch with everybody. Okay. So if you'd like to get in touch with the organization, the theater group is called Crown Production Studios, and the play we're talking about is Set It Off, written by Ron Shear, T. Brooks. This is information, contact information. So they can go to the website.
Yes.
And once they go to the website, they can get the information to
how to
join your organization. Okay.
Click Join Newsletter. Top right corner. It's on every page somewhere.
Yeah,
you get to learn more about what we do, why we do it, and what we have done.
Okay.
This is our 4th production.
Okay. Now this is this is your 4th production.
Yes.
So this is the gallery photos of some of your plays.
Yes.
Okay.
We've had a lot of fun, a lot
of
love.
It looks like fun, and you have a great set. I mean, is this a set that you make? You build?
My husband, my sons, and I. Okay. We all work together.
And you travel now. You break that down.
Yes.
And travel with it.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Very nice set. Yes, this is how we talked. We're going back, and I want to talk about some of your cast members. And you have them nicely displayed here. And this is, of course, you can go to her website and look up. This is that you have a cast of 6 right now.
Yes.
That's a nice, neat cast.
Thanks.
Okay.
It works pretty well.
So we were talking about.
Yes, we have Dewana Morton.
Okay.
She's been with me from the very start.
And she's an angel. She plays an angel.
She plays an angel. This was a lot of fun for her because she normally is the mother.
Okay.
You know, most of my plays, and soft and docile. And this time she got to be something different and stretch herself a little more. And then we have D.W. Bass.
Okay.
He was also in Church Girl and Deranged.
Okay.
He plays Tony. He's the bad boyfriend, but he also plays the devil.
Okay.
As Samael.
Okay.
Is his name.
So you have some people playing dual roles.
Everyone plays dual roles except for Dewana and Tiffany Love. I got the wrong name up there. That says Latia Davis.
Don't let her watch.
Right.
Tell her not to watch.
Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that. Oh, it's a couple of them. 3 of them. None of those names are right.
Cast today.
Yeah.
But you have a great. I think it's so neat that you got it down to 6 people. So traveling, it's not a lot. It's not a lot.
Right.
I've seen plays with a much larger cast, and that's nice that people work together like that. Obviously they have the skills.
Yes.
And some of these are some of your performance venues.
Yes.
Okay, so the dates aren't here.
Those are the past ones.
Oh, okay. All right.
Those are past productions.
Okay.
And we've done those over the years. Those are the years that we've done them. 'Cause
Okay.
we generally run them spring and fall
Okay.
of a year, and then we go on to another production.
Now, I was hoping that the performance that you're going to do, that we're talking about, was going to be on here. I didn't.
It's on there. It's from 2014. It's the very last one.
Okay, so.
Yes.
At the Mendel, you're not going to be at the Mendelssohn. Oh, is that the Mendelssohn?
That says Mommy Indoor Theater.
Oh, that's the
Indoor
Mendel.
Theater.
That's the Mendel. That's a nice theater, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Whew, I did Ma Rainey's Black Bottom at the Mendelssohn.
Oh.
And it was, just to have somebody knock on your door and, to have a direct, it was fantastic.
I love that theater.
I do too. The acoustics are great and the sounds is fantastic. But this is that nice. And you all, please, don't hesitate to go and look up her website and, read her bio and the things that she's written about the play. They're quite humorous, very, very nice reading. So we've talked a lot about the past, the present, and the future. So what do you see other than working on another play? You're going to be working on another play?
Yes, we're working on another play. We're also looking to venture off into television and do going to start with webcams. Okay. And then hopefully work into territorial.
That's the wave of the future.
Yes.
The webcam and the computer, internet, YouTube. Yes. Yeah, but I wish there was a little piece about this. You had some video on your website, so I could, my mind is racing about these six notorious people.
Well, there isn't any video of the Set It Off yet. Okay. We're working on that with this production to get that on there. Okay.
But I mean, I'm curious now, because I want to see how bad or good or terrible these notorious women are.
Now, I got to tell you, the one that takes the cake is Miss Jezebel.
Well, yeah, she did anyway, I guess,
yes, she did. Yes, Kimberly, Miss Pink Toes Kane, she played her. And, oh, man, did she ever bring it.
Oh, she would have to be, yeah, and Bathsheba. No, not Bathsheba. Delilah. Yes. Okay. Well, Bathsheba could have been considered a notorious a woman of the Bible. But Bathsheba, she was Delilah. She was quite interesting. I mean,
yes. We bring a different spin to Delilah. You kind of leave feeling a little sorry for her.
Okay. Because you really don't ordinarily.
Yes.
Okay. And did you say Eve? Because,
Eve,
now you consider her a notorious woman of the Bible?
Yeah, she started this whole ball rolling.
Okay, well.
She sure did. Even though they say she was deceived. I mean, the word says it, so I can't argue with that. But I believe that the starting point of that deception was her adding to the Word of God.
And how was that?
Well, she said that God said that we should not eat it or touch it. And all he said was, thou shalt not eat.
Okay.
So when you add to the Word of God, you leave yourself open for deception.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. I always think that, it was unfortunate that she was alone, that she was able to talk to the serpent all by herself so long. You know what I mean? And I saw her as being kind of lonely too. Because if someone had been there, maybe if she had even talked to somebody about this serpent that she had been being visited by, but it's a lot of ways of spins or...
Oh, yes. I find that interesting because the commandment was given to Adam, and nothing happened until he had eaten. Yes. So he could have very easily spoke up and declared the word of God and ended it all.
So it's like now, you sit at the dinner table and you don't talk and you run off and you don't, you get so busy and you say, well, I thought, but we didn't talk, but, you're not available.
That's communication.
Yeah, more interested in your animals and the things you named than, maybe having a conversation. But that's it. I'm excited. I can't wait
we address that through various women. It's one of the things that Eve notoriously talks about is how we as women have this miscommunication with our men.
Well,
and how we will hide things because we know that our men are not going to approve.
Oh, they don't pay attention to us.
Yes.
I mean,
well,
you know.
like you think about it, we want to go out and say we want to buy this expensive purse, dress, and shoes to match. We don't go and get our husband's approval first.
Yeah, but why do we want to buy this expensive? Sometimes we feed it into a loneliness or emptiness or
exactly.
You know,
it's
beauty.
Not, and he sees that, but we want it. So instead of saying, okay, I'm going to talk about this with you first, I'm going to buy it and hide it in the closet, so that when I bring it out after a while, you ask me is it new, I can say, no, I've had it for a while and I'm not lying, kind of thing.
Well, it's quite interesting. That's even for that subject of women is what if Hillary, as Hillary runs, it's going to be a new age for the woman.
Yes, it is.
But I don't know if we're quite ready for it, you know, because we're still kind of disconnected as women.
Yes.
And we, you know, it's still a big controversy. It's complicated.
It
you know,
is.
It's still very complicated.
I guess 3 different camps going on. Some who believe that politics is strictly for men. Some who believe that women can be involved, and then you have those who don't care.
Well, we do. I can remember when she ran the first time, and I interviewed a few women, and I was surprised that there were those that felt like she was too strong. She wasn't weak. She didn't show that she cared enough. That Bill had been unfaithful, and they thought that she was too ambitious, that her politics and that was more important than her showing the world how badly she felt. Yeah, and so they said she's just too ambitious. And I was surprised from that. I heard that from women, and from the women that I heard it from, I was quite surprised. So
yeah, I mean that was a very private matter, and it's unfortunate that it had to be played out publicly.
Yeah.
And I personally, I commend her for not publicizing
breaking down.
Her.
Yeah, people wanted to see her. There were some that wanted to see her break down.
Yeah,
and these were from women who I really didn't expect to hear that from. So it's a very complicated issue.
Yes, it is.
And women we still have a long way to go.
Yes,
because if we stuck together, we would not be a minority. We wouldn't be. So you would say we kind of hold each other back also. So I'm really interested. You know, you bring just the plight of the woman. You know, is
it's in the balance.
Yeah, we have to really balance. But we're going to be closing soon. Would you like to share anything with the audience before we leave? I want to make sure that I get this information up again before we close.
Well, I just want to invite everyone and encourage you to come out and help us as we help the homeless on June 5th and 6th when we do our play. I know that not everyone is called to go out and go face-to-face with the homeless and feel a little uncomfortable doing that. But with you purchasing a ticket and coming to our play.
How much are the tickets?
The tickets are $20 in advance and $22 at the door.
And with her sets and everything, you get a $60 play. I mean, you know, you get a great play that you can come in and enjoy yourself with. But will the homeless be there at the play?
We are working on getting some there. Sometimes they're kind of apprehensive about coming out to events like this.
Okay.
We're hoping to do a show where it's just them so they don't feel so out of place.
Okay.
Because their feelings are very important to us. And we don't want to offend. Okay. But we're definitely working on making that happen.
Okay.
We also want to go to the park very soon and just perform one for them.
Okay.
Out where they live.
Okay. Okay. Well, you have. I mean, that's. It's great that you want to help homeless people. I think that's great. People that are less unfortunate than others. They're not homeless. They just right now trying to get themselves together, and you know,
it's quite an epidemic.
Yeah, it is. Now, my guest today has been Ronshir T. Brooks, and she is with Crown Productions. Her stage play is titled Set It Off. And please try to go there and see it. This is Tammy Williams with Eyesight Productions. It's our P.O. Box number, telephone number, our email address. We look forward to hearing from you. You all know that the facilities are provided by Community Television Network. I want to thank you again for joining me.
Thank you so much for
And I
having
look
me.
forward to
appreciate
seeing
it.
you again real soon.
Yes, thank you.
And seeing the play. I can't wait to see these 6
Oh.
notorious women.
You're going to have a blast, I promise.
All right. Well, we'll see you
Thank you.
again real soon.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
God bless you.
God bless.